from Surrey. 7 straight wins. Nick Webb in his latest test tonight. Our commentary team at ringside to get us underway. Andy Clark is alongside Richie Woodall. And first we'll hear from our MC, Craig Stephen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Meadowbank Arena here in Edinburgh, Scotland. Blaine McGuigan Cyclone Promotion, proud to bring you 4 3-minute rounds an international heavyweight contest. Our timekeeper at the Belgium, Kirkwood, referee in charge of the action from Barhead, Mr. John Maguire. Introducing in the red corner, wearing the black shorts with silver trim. At the weigh-in, he's scaled 19 stone 8 pounds. His record includes 17 wins, 12 wins inside the distance. From Zadar, Croatia, Jakov Gospic. And in the blue corner, wearing black shorts with green and gold. At the weigh-in, he scaled 18 stone 7 pounds, a perfect record. 7 wins from 7 contests, 6 wins inside the distance. From Chertsey, Surrey, the undefeated Nick Webb.
Gents, you both know what's expected of you. Obey my instructions at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, best of luck. There you go.
So Nick Webb in the blue corner, 7 fights, 7 wins, 6 knockouts. His first 5 fights actually all ended with first round stoppages. He's had a few rounds since then. I saw him on David Hayes' undercard back in May. He went 4 rounds with Harry Miles, and that was a good workout for him. Miles was back in the ring for the first time in 2.5 years. He used to be a cruiser, came back at heavyweight and gave him a few problems in the opening round before running out of steam a bit, but it was good for Webb to get some rounds under his belt because Richie, early blowouts, and we might be about to see one here, are all well and good, but at some point it's very useful to actually get some ring time.
Yeah, he's got to have contests where he's going to be tested a bit, as Nick Webb. But, you know, a boxer can only win and beat who's put in front of him. And that's what he's got to do tonight here. And again, Webb on that front foot, exploding with the shots. So here just needs to, once the corner, just to adjust his shorts there, and his protector's just coming out a little bit. But yeah, it's positive again from Webb, and you're quite right, Andy. He's going to have to be tested in the future, but one step at a time.
Gospic, 34 years old, from Zadar in Croatia, 17 wins, 15 defeats. He's picked up 11 of those wins inside 3 rounds. When he's come over to British shores, he's had a tough time of it against the likes of Matt Skelton, Gary Cornish, Danny Hughes, Derek Chisora. He outweighs Webb here by just over a stone. Webb coming in at 18.5, which has been pretty much exactly what he's weighed every fight of his professional career. He was very heavy as an amateur, up to 23 stone at one point. Digging the body there, Webb. Gospic just trying to move that head.
Going for an early knockout again, isn't he here? Webb, short little right hand that was. Just caught Gospic quite high in the temple area. Working well downstairs, big shots going in. And that's a cracky shot there from Webb.
Right hand on the end of it. He's really looking to find that rib cage. Just threw the uppercut up the centre there as well. Didn't quite get through. This has been a bruising first round for Gospic so far. He's trying to sink back on the ropes. A bit of blood coming from the nose there as well of the Croatian. Launches a big right, overhand right there. Gospic trying to keep Webb off him.
Yeah, that's something that Webb's got to watch out for here. He's so dominant on that front foot. Looking for the big shots. That's a big right hand.
Well, the referee almost jumped in there, and he could have done actually, because the ropes were keeping Gospic up. That was the only thing preventing him from falling like a tree in the forest there. And he's just teeing off on him at the moment, Webb. Big first round for the man from Surrey. Big right hand again there from Webb, which didn't miss by all that much, trying to tee up the right hand with the jab, and the uppercut was a bruising shot. And the referee has jumped in and he's weighed this one off, and there is blood coming from the eye there of Gospic. I think that final punch, that right uppercut, really got through, and the clarity's flowing in the neutral corner up above us, and the doctor gets in to have a look, and that was another destructive performance from Nick Webb. There wasn't much coming back from Gospic, but really, Richie, Webb just jumped on him right from the first bell and never, ever stepped off him.
He did well there, Webb, in terms of finishing his opponent off. It was probably one of the last couple of punches that caused that cut there. And just seeing it here, look, just following his opponent, right hand there going in. He's just going for the power shots here, Webb. He's just got to settle down a little bit. Having said that, he really felt that he could knock his opponent out. That one there, that right hand over the top, followed up by the left hook. But here in the corner, this is where the finish comes. There's the left hook. There's that right uppercut, another left hook, and that's when the cut happened. And that was right, more or less, literally a couple of seconds left, if that.
Well, it's a 6th first-round stoppage in 8 fights, so he's back to where he was in his opening 5 contests. He had that 4 rounds against Harry Miles, and then last time out he had a 3rd round TKO. That was mid-July against Thomas Mrazek. And the age-old problem in heavyweight division is stepping fighters up. It's difficult because at some point you do have to make a leap from these kinds of opponents to dangerous opponents, really.
And sometimes, Andy, you come up against an opponent who, believe it or not, will take those type of shots and still be there. Gospic nearly got through the round, didn't he? Literally only a few seconds left. The last 2 shots just finished him off. But when you do put so much into trying to knock an opponent out, you lose a lot of energy, and then you've got to regroup yourself. So, yeah, bigger and stiffer tests to come for Nick Webb, most certainly. But like I say, 1 fight at a time. He's doing his job. Scott Welch is doing a good job with him.
Well, Scott Welch has trodden that path, of course, a former British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion. He'll know what needs to be done with Webb. He'll know exactly where he is on that journey. We'll be able to chart every step for him. That's the idea. And Webb just coming over to Gospic again, and the blood is trying to be stemmed there by the doctor, but it was a heavy shot that caused that eyebrow really just to split open, and you could see the flow of blood was pretty significant right from the very start. And he's still on his stool in that neutral corner, and I just wonder whether we're going to get the announcement without him getting to his feet and making his way to the centre of the ring. They're still clamping that soft bandage to the eyebrow, applying the pressure, trying to pinch it together, trying to get it to clot if they possibly can. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad to say that Jakov Gospic has made his way off his stool and to the centre of the ring. We can now get the final announcement from that opening fight of the night from our MC, Craig Stephen.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we declare the result, please your appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. The end comes. 2 minutes 57 seconds of round number 1. Referee John Maguire stops the contest. His opinion, Jakov Gospic in no position to continue. The winner, still undefeated, Nick Webb. And your appreciation, ladies and gentlemen, please, for Jakov Gospic.
So that is win number 8 for Webb. He's making short work of everybody at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. Looking full of confidence. The body language is extremely positive, and little energy expended in getting that job done again. So we're going to ask him to walk around the ring apron here with his trainer Scott Welch, who I think will be familiar to many viewers who watched his British heavyweight title fights in the 1990s. Time for a little debrief before they get to me. They don't need to work out what to say about the size of the task tonight, but it's more about the potential future. Well done. Looking good. You feeling good?
Yeah, feel great. Feel great.
Yeah.
Another first rounder. That's what we wanted. I was throwing at him, stopping him from throwing his own shots. Kept the pressure, and knew in the end he would fold. That's exactly what happened. So the game plan went to plan.
Just be your own self-critic here, if we can see the stoppage here.
I caught him a little bit earlier with a big overhand, and he was gone. He managed to hang it in there, so yeah, there it was. He was gone, and I was like, whoa, I've got to finish him now. Kept on the pressure, kept on piling it on and on and on. And then eventually that ref had seen enough and he came in and he stopped it.
How are you enjoying it? You were a late starter, weren't you? Is it true that you didn't fight amateur until you were 22?
Yeah, exactly that. Had my first amateur at 147 kilo, and I've been loving it ever since. And I really took to the sport. I was only in the gym for 3 months. I was only training 1 time a week, and then I had my first amateur off that, and I won it. I done well, and then I kept going.
Do you feel you are at the start of a long road in the professional ranks?
Yeah, definitely at the start, and I feel comfortable, and you know, I haven't took all the punches, and my brains are still there, and I'm loving it. And got a good man.
Well, we'll get the trainer's view on that in just a moment. You're not meant to talk back when he tells you what to do, incidentally. But congratulations, good work so far, and just one line from you, Scott Wells. Great to see you here tonight. What do you think you've got to work with here with this man?
Well, we're work in progress, as I keep saying. I mean, to keep it simple, we're just doing what we do. As I've told him, you know, we're in a serious business. You know, this business, you get seriously hurt, as you've just seen. You know, this guy here, the opponent, he's just paid the price of being in with someone like Nick. So I mean, you know, you can say all you want, but the number one thing is he's done the job, and he's done the job clinically and professionally. So,
very good to see you here, and you know, I think you've got something to work with. But I take your point, early days, but well done tonight.
I'd like to thank everyone, my sponsors, and all my family and friends for supporting me. I appreciate it.
You did that. Well done. Congratulations.